What's up guys, I'm Zarek here. Today we are VOD reviewing a game. Oh my god, wait, I'm down here. Move me up here. Wait, why does it matter? It's not like Dish Soap has a face cam. But I'll move up here anyway. We're going to VOD review a game from Dish Soap today. Now, I believe, as long as I picked the right VOD, which I'm 90% sure that I did, he played Samira Reroll this game, and that's a comp I want to look at because I've seen a lot of people run it down trying to play this comp, so I'm interested to see how Dish Soap approaches it and how he does. What's up, Dorowaza? Now what? The Samira comp with the unnecessary Swain buff is so stupid. Yeah, so I was also, before I hopped on, I was watching Kai's stream, and Kai just had like a disgusting game on the Samira comp where he just hit everything and slammed a blue buff. I mean, this looks kind of like the setup for it, right? You have tier. You can go for potentially blue buff Samira if you want to. Like, I feel this blue buff item on Samira actually with the changes to her animation speed is like insane. But I don't know. And glove as well. Be like blue buff IE, blue buff guard breaker. A lot of stuff. I'm very down. Just watch Kai's Samira game. It was so insane. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The Sub-Zero 1 pew. That's just all Samira is doing. She's just like pew 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 pew. Yeah, so he sees Samira too in his first few shops, sees a Swain. I think that's good enough. He's not playing anything like Lee Sin Legend or stuff like that to like angle himself into sort of reroll. But you know, if you see a Samira to a Swain, you can maybe think about it. Even as he could even go for AFK here to have a ton of gold. The problem with AFK in a reroll comp, and wow, he just rolls it immediately. I mean, it doesn't seem like a very Dish Soap type augment. But yeah, like the problem with the AFK in a reroll comp is like one, you're missing out on all these early shops that could have Samiras in them. And like two, this is a comp that's like actually not even that weak early. Swain 1, Samira 2, Fast 9? Okay, like that's probably what I'll be doing in my games, but I don't know. I want to see how Dish Soap plays it out this game. Because yeah, you can just go on like a giga streak with this board, but I think he just plays it into Samira reroll. It's kind of awkward items. Like you don't really want Last Whisper on Samira, because you know she's already doing the flat shred, so it's like negative synergy with her, and she can, if you have like a blue buff on her or some way for her to cast a lot, she can easily get people to negative armor, and then at that point, Last Whisper is just completely worthless. So yeah, I think Swain too early feels like insta top 4 from what I've watched today. Yeah, I think the Swain unit, I still don't really know why they buffed him, but all good. I can't wait to do some A Stars is Born games where I just hit Swain 2 Samir 2 and just like the game's easy. I cannot wait for that. So hopefully we can get some of that today. But yeah, I mean, it seems like a very solid opener. He's gonna end up winning this fight, which, I mean, like I said, I think it's kind of fine. Like this board's not that weak early. Like I don't think this is a comp where you're actually 5-lossing, and it's probably just because the comp's like a little bit broken. But yeah, like you win this fight, of course. But, like you're gonna beat some other like medium strength boards. You're not gonna beat like the high rollers who are like playing all their item slams and that kind of stuff. I mean, if you have stuff to slam, I guess you would. But yeah, okay. So this is just his board. He could add what, another Samira to this board, and then just chill on it. But also just add the Oriana. Yeah, I guess it's the Ori. Shields up Swain, so it's actually a little bit of frontline, and it's Sword down. I'm curious to see what he takes off Carousel here. You can go for the tier for just finishing blue buff. You can go for the sword for IE. I feel like it would be one of those two options, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, like, I don't know, a board like this, they're 4 Invoker. They also have the Targon Spat. Don't really have any item slam though. Looks like we're just gonna get a good loss versus them. Yeah, probably, unless Samir is a god. Yeah, okay, not bad. What's going on? King of the Copy Pasta? Oh, it's Copy Pasta King. I was like, what? I would say tier sword here. Tier gets taken. I would just go for the sword and go for IE. I feel like that's very solid on Samira. If you're playing around her, because she's going to be casting so much. The sword is GS first. Really? Wait, I had the Explorer open for Samira. I mean, the stats do say that GS is better. I guess it can make sense. He's very, like, front to back. Like, you have to get through their tanks. Yeah, he makes GS. I mean, what, 3.76 versus sword 3.90? It's like a pretty big diff. Wow. But like, I don't know, don't you want her spell to crit? I guess. GS is also, like, AP. Like, I feel like the Samira unit's a unit where, like mixed stats actually do very well on her. Like the stats on Shojin don't even look like they actually look quite good on her. Because she uses the AP as extra shred. So like I feel like she's a unit where she actually really uses stuff. I guess that's in my head, that's part of the reason why GS is good on her is because she uses the mixed stats really well, AD and the AP. But I don't know. Yeah, the stats look good on it. We just always go GS first. Okay, I'm down. The stats also say like blue buff GS overwhelmingly. It even says QSS, but that like sounds like kind of fake to me. Like I don't really get why QSS would be good. Bard Breaker. This is like Edge of Night. Like QSS and Edge of Night I don't really understand. But like blue buff GS. Shojin JG. It says like Titans. So, I mean, that's when we're getting down to like some of the worst items. Okay, is it just me or Samira 2 greater than Callista 2? I mean, obviously it shouldn't be, but like, yeah, that is probably like a question. Surely it should still be like, even though Samira is broken. I mean, it depends on items, right? Like if you have attack speed, it's probably like if you have a Gwinsu, like I feel like it's Callista, no contest. But like if you have a bunch of like if you have like yes and you have tiers, you can make blue buff. It's probably Samira. They use pretty different items, so like I guess it's not that much of a like you have to choose one with your same items. AG, like a beast. We'll say like once again, I'm pretty sure. Like I was looking at the stats. The stats on JG do not look bad at all. Right, rolling a good bit. I don't know how deep you really want to roll here. I wouldn't. This is, I mean, you have double dupe. Like, next round, you're just playing maybe just both of these. We're going to keep rolling here. Another Samira. Okay, we're kind of one off everything. I think, like, it's actually so hard because we can Giga Spike this board. But we're 2 off Samira, 1 off Katarina 2, 1 off Darius 2. And he's also, I'm curious what he plays at 5. Like, what he plays at 5 and what he plays at 6. That's on JG good. The Chinese players were right all along. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Noxus crest sounds amazing here. Yeah, he just straight up takes it. Doesn't even look at his other options because I mean, come on. This allows you to play like everything. You can keep in like on 6 you can keep in your challenger and still play 6 Noxus, which is wild. Okay, so he's opting not to. Oh no, okay, I was gonna say like I feel like rolling here is still quite good. Like there's so much that you can hit. Yeah, I think it's fine to just make this here. Yeah, the only question is, do you go 6 in this position? He says yes. Yeah. He's on a 0 streak. I mean, you probably do. It's just he's 0 gold. But, and it's all good. The spike of 6 Noxus is absolutely huge. So, I'm down. Yo, what's up, Joe Bookmark? How's it going? How's it going? Joe, your VODs aren't enabled. I went to VOD review. Can you enable your VODs? Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice just to have Joe B hop into my chat. I wanted to review your game today where you just like hit Samira 2 and went like fast 9 off of it. But your VOD from today, it didn't show. Yeah, from today. It's too lit. Okay, so we can watch this Dish Soaps game, and then we'll watch that Joe B game, and then we'll probably just play. So, like, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I've never played it, but if you look at the stats, like, JG is actually really strong on Samira. Like, isn't it probably just JG Slam on Samira? Like, a beast? Like, if you look at the stats, you just look up, go into Explorer, look up Samira 3 with 3 items. It's, like, actually really good. I could filter it down to other stuff. They don't auto-publish because I spam copyright music. Yeah, this guy. Sus. And you just take tier here, right? Blue buff's too good. People changing how they play Noxus, rerolling Samira. Yeah, there's this Samira reroll comp is very it's catching fire. A lot of people are playing it. I believe people aren't spamming Kate. Yeah, I mean, I think like one, I think Kate is just very hard to play, and then 2, I think people want like a simple solution, which is just like, I mean, especially if you don't want to turn your brain on at all, it's just take like Lee Sin and play some kind of reroll. Like, I think if you just want to like play unskilled TFT, when you just take Lee Sin and try to play this comp, the problem is like, you're probably going to eat a lot of 8s where your items are bad, or you just don't hit units, or you end up contested, which is why I'm probably not going to be doing that, but it'll be nice to have this comp in my pocket, just in case. we hit like infinite Samiras. You know, like imagine you natural a Samira 2, and then your Stars is Born and you hit another Samira. Like, it's probably worth it to just go for Samira 3. K-Tech clicked, you just have to be willing to lock Samira Swain. Oh yeah, I was I was in stream, Joe. Though I was also in stream for the game where you had a Samira Swain shop, you locked it, and then got silver augment. But all good. At least you guarantee a Samira Swain shop. Just down a casual 2 gold for the free shop refresh. Who cares? But yeah, I mean, I think this is how this comp is meant to be played, which is you play for Samira 3, then you go into 6 Noxus, and then we're going to go 7, and then look for... I mean, we've naturaled a lot of Dariuses, and we're going to infinite duplicators, so it's really easy to hit Darius 3 and Katarina 3 this game. But yeah, you just look to 3-star. You just play, like, basically the same as you would normally play 6 Noxus, except you have, like, an early game that's more around Samira, which will help, like, Giga stabilize you stage 3, and, like, a good bit during stage 4, and then you'll fall off harder... like stage 5 until you hit, but hopefully the Samira like carries you and saves you a lot of HP. It did happen. That game was still a free first. It's too easy. The comp is just Noxus focusing on Samira and throwing Warwick. Yeah, pretty much. Because I mean, Warwick fits in so well. It gives you Juggernaut and Challenger. I've seen some people talk about like, oh, these items. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I remember I watched a little bit of this game on Dish Soap stream. I'm pretty sure it goes for like what Guardbreaker, Guardbreaker Death Cap here, I think. You also go like Hodge Death Cap, but you really need to finish a Samir item, which it has to be like Guardbreaker or something. But like, I mean, I guess like JG actually looks kind of bad in this situation. It probably has to be Guardbreaker Death Cap. I mean, like, if I were playing, I would have slammed JG earlier because I think that item's not bad. I at least want to try it on Samira. But it's like your items here would actually be like a little bit hacked because you would have used one of the swords or one of the rods, but it's fine. But yeah, there's also the Shurima version where you play around like Nasus's ear. So yeah. Oh yeah, and then Disho just hits total domination like a beast. Like what are you even? What could be better, honestly? You know, total domination. Okay, I mean this is like giga worst case scenario. But what if you like miss on Samira's and you're one off Samira 3, and then you use total domination to hit Samira 3? That's like, it's probably kind of lit. Long distance pals is probably better. Yeah. Yeah. I could definitely see long distance being better here. You have the... Right now, you just have the death caps. You're sharing a bunch more AP with Samira, which is still really valuable on her. I'm not actually sure which one's stronger here. Because, like, Samira also just, like... She's doing all the pew-pew-pews, you know? So there's, like, a lot of individual... sources of damage. Like, it's almost like damage over time, except, you know, like, not really. Oh my god. He just randomly won off Darius 3. He doesn't have any Darius items. Like, do you roll here for one Darius? I mean, he's 75 HP streaking. You can probably just afford to greed it. Like, you can probably just greed the rest of the stage. Worst case scenario, you lose to, like, 1 or 2 people. I just published Pog. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. And then you pre-level if you aren't locking. And then you can play flex if you don't hit. I think that sounds good to me. But you're only locking if you find a Swain, right? And like ideally, the ideal lock is Swain plus Samira. I guess the ideal lock is Swain, Samira, Cassio or something. But like you're definitely not wasting a lock just to grab like a Samira too with Stars Born, especially because then you're locking yourself into probably not having any 2 costs because you're locking a really like low shop. So it's really only the 1-4 shop that sometimes you'll lock because sometimes you'll hit. Ends up getting a bow here. What's this open items? It's just here. Yeah, I mean I like bow. Ideally something else. Okay, he's gonna roll a bit here. Finds 1 cat. But yeah, I think the spot is so good that you're actually like you don't even really care about like rolling for this Darius 3. Also, Darius 3 doesn't like Giga Spike your board. Like you want to hit Darius 3 and Katarina 3. You probably just chill a bit for the next 2 rounds and slow roll on 7. Find Darius 3 really easily, then find Katarina 3, and then like start to push levels. Yeah, that's my thought. What's up, Big Mon? Long-time video watcher, first-time stream viewer. Love your content. Yo, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the content. I think you lock any Swain shop or Samira / Khaled. Okay. I could see that, yeah. I think that's a good take. I co-sign this take. He also hit an Echo, and now all of a sudden Echo 2, so he's gonna play like the Echo variation. Just because, I mean, like, hit some echoes. Also, it's like really good in this galaxy because you're gonna get. I mean, you already have 2 3-cost duplicators, and you're gonna get another duplicator. So like your ability to hit Echo 3 is increased. So yeah, sounds really good. This comp seems like amazing to play in this galaxy. Like probably the strongest comp you could play in this galaxy, just because there's so much stuff to hit. Like you hit the Samiras early, you can use a duplicator on Samira if you have to, and you want to hit Darius 3, Katarina 3, and you can also potentially go for Echo 3 if you get the spat. Like it seems so good. It seems so good. But yeah, I mean, he's just giga streaking with this board. Nashville's another Echo, but I mean, yeah, I think the play is we just slow roll at level 7, try to hit everything, greed our duplicators pretty hard because we're 75 HP win streaking. Like, we have this Samira that's enabled us already, so we just go for everything, and yeah, the game's pretty easy. This can be Titans, it can be Titans. It's just double Titans, I think. Yeah, you don't really care that much about, like, you don't have anyone to hold static shiv. Oh my god. Okay, well now that you're one off Darius, you probably roll down for... Oh my god. And he's getting really close to everything. You probably roll for just Darius, and then you chill here for a little bit. You're really close to Echo as well. And you just double Titans the Darius now. But yeah, I wouldn't even use these duplicators. Like, the spot. Spot is so good. But yeah. Okay, so I definitely learned... like, I'm looking closer at the itemization this game, because, like... I mean, the GS is definitely doing a ton of work, and the stats on GS look really good. Same with Guardbreaker. I think it's any item that gives you AD and AP. Like, she's kind of a hybrid carry. Not that she, like, does mix damage, but that she uses AP really well. Rolling APM? I mean, we're on 1.5 times speed, but it's still pretty good, right? Did you guys know that there's a bug right now where sometimes when you're rolling, like, the shops won't flash the units that you have on board? Like, I thought it had happened in one of my games, but I wasn't sure. And then I was watching Dish Soap stream today, and it happened where he had like a kale on his board, and he rolled, and it didn't do the little shine on the kale in the shop, so he rolled over it. Like, that's kind of scary. Like, if you're rolling down, you gotta be careful that you don't just roll and look for the shine, because sometimes it'll just bug out. But it's not like every time. Like, I was watching someone else's roll down today, and like all of their units shined, so like I don't really understand when it occurs. But yeah. Kind of sussed. But yeah, I mean, the spot looks amazing. We're really just trying to hit everything so that we can play for, like, the highest placement possible. It's not really about hitting everything here. Well, it is... Actually, it's only about hitting everything here. It's not about hitting everything, like, now. It's about guaranteeing that we hit everything. Look at this Samira positioning, by the way. I wonder who that was for. It was probably for the Akshan player, because there was an Akshan 3 in this lobby. But I kind of felt bad here because the Kale just immediately sort of retargeted onto our Samira. I accidentally rolled past my 7th unit for 3-star Zeri, luckily still hit later. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know what causes it. I hope they get that fixed. I mean, they're not going to be able to get it fixed this patch, but maybe later. He doesn't have Kled in, right? So, like, I mean, it's a Slayer spat on an Echo, but he doesn't even have Kled. I mean, he could find Kled. Okay, that's gone. Which is JG or IE? Probably IE here because you already have the Darius 3. You can go for the JG. Huh. I'd want to just finish items on Darius, but I mean, I guess the idea is, like, I mean, you have healing orbs. Yeah, I mean, you do have the Echo that you're probably going to hit as well. He knows that he's hitting soon. I don't really even love just rolling it to 0 here. Like, I probably would have just sacked the next 2. Like, I know that, like, you're giga close to hitting everything. Puts JG on Katarina. Interesting. And then, yeah, puts this up here. Man, something that I've noticed watching Dish Soap is that his positioning is, like, is so clean so much of the time. Like, he's always doing the correct thing. And, like, he has the Akshan player in his pool, so he's doing this. It actually feels pretty bad versus this person, though. First stats, then indicators when rolling. I see they're really trying to increase the skill cap of TFT. True. True, yeah, they're just gonna get rid of everything. Right, he hits the Swain here, and he ends up 1 off of Echo, so he goes for Echo 3. Makes a lot of sense, and now all he has to do is find 1 more Katarina. So, really good, and he can just find that after Dragon. So yeah, I mean, amazing spot. But yeah, he's still positioning for this Akshan player and just never getting them in his pool. But I mean, honestly, this positioning isn't like horrible. Like, it's not giga griefing him every fight. Like, even the fight versus the Karma player, I thought that it was gonna be worse than it was, but it wasn't even that bad. So yeah, I mean, really well positioned. He doesn't end up fighting that player, but like, if he did, he could absolutely swing that fight. So yeah, Yeah, now he's going to do is look for more Katarina, and then we'll just push levels for, like, I don't even know. Heimerdinger, ideally, but kind of far from that. Like, you do run a... Like, this... Like, normally you can cut this Warwick, because Challenger is not that relevant, but when you're playing around Samira 3, it's, like, actually quite relevant, right? And this is just, like, a Katarina or Echo item. Okay, and he hits... Oh, he gets an extra duplicator, right? So he just makes Katarina 3. Ooh. Redemption, really? Just redemption on the Darius. Oh my god. That's kind of rough. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking Archangels, but you do have such little healing on the Katarina. You just have the healing orbs. It's probably not the worst. Mobile player in first? Wait, really? What do you know? How are you? I'm doing well, Boomerang TKO. I thought with this comp, you just rush now with Samira 3 streak if you don't hit enough Darius cat items, etc. But I see how in this portal you can go for full 3-star reroll. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine as well. But I think, like, at that point, if you play for Samira 3, I think it's valid to just play for the other Noxus units. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm just seeing it in this portal. I don't know if Dish played it again this day. But, like, I feel like if you want to go the more, like, fast 9, can't you just play around Samira 2? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's actually, like, not even that bad. Like, the Samira 2 unit's kind of insane. Fury is crazy? Huh? What is this? I don't, They're a mobile player? That is crazy. Okay. And, I mean, the board is... Oh my god, wait. There's no... Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna say, like, there's no way. Fury's AP Maokai? Oh. Huh. That's kind of sick. Okay, we need something to add to this board. Okay, and it's just gonna be Invoker. That's not that bad. Level for Cho'Won? Yeah, I'm not really sure what the level for Cho'Won was. It's an extra unit? Yeah, I'm not really sure why he leveled for it, but all good. And he went to level for something. Like, now he has Karma in at least. Oof. Oh, it was actually, like, very fortunate that we have Rogan because we didn't get one-shot by the Lux there, but oh my god, this fight looks actually just insanely hard. Their board is way too capped with Overcharged Mana Font, and then RE2. I mean, it wasn't that far off. Drop odds for Army Heimer? Yeah, but wouldn't you rather just roll twice with your 5 gold? Okay. Ends up taking Protectors here. There's also a Noxus Spat. Noxus Spat with, like, your probably full Noxus streak. I mean, it's just that you don't have a unit to put it on, whereas Protectors, like, I don't know. Protectors this Jarvan or something. He's just looking for something to play. He's gonna Protectors the, Katarina. Interesting. Just to get a final item on her, and she's, like, a little tankier now. Yeah. I mean, not the worst. This is probably a second looking how strong this person's board is, and just looking at how the last couple of fights have gone. But, I mean, still a really interesting game. Ooh, the Echo went on to Ari? The problem is Echo has no items. Ooh! We win this one. Okay. Alright, they're 15 HP, so one big fight. Yeah, that Echo positioning was super clutch, actually, putting it same side as the Ari, and then the Samir deleting the front line, so Echo cast and then just dashed straight to backline was huge. Like, it was very fortunate that happened that way. I don't know if we'll be able to pull that off again, but maybe. Yeah, it looks like he's definitely looking for it. He's trying to tease the Echo on the right side. Did it happen again? Ooh, they got their Ari to the other side this time. We have Katarina on that side. You know, like, Katarina's on the Ari. She's gonna cast. Deletes the Ari. But if you look at the other side of the board, our entire board is dead. We weren't able to get to the Lux in time. Ooh, really close fight, though, honestly, which is why... Oh my god, it was so close! Alright. It's a second, though. A really cool game from Dish. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitch and all my links down below. Thank you.